A warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to race preview for the Sunday meeting here at Bangalore as you kickstart the race preview of the first race coming up, the running of the Byramji Memorial Million. This is a Division 2 race for maiden horses 3 years old only. Number 1 will be Hidden Dreams, who ran 10th. Moon Star was the winner. Being produced on the wide outside, almost in the center of the track, was Hidden Dreams, and did come and finish on, ending up 10th out of 11 runners. Just beat one home, where Moon Star, the winner on this occasion, winning by a margin of 2 1/4 lengths. Hidden Dreams ending up in that back bunch. Rated at is for tongue strap and cross nose band is number 1 Hidden Dreams. And we move on to number 2, that's Jersey Garden, and number 3 Midnight Blue. These are the two runners. Jersey Garden was also last and finished on ultimately 7th out of 7 runners, whereas Midnight Blue, number 3 in the card, finished on 5th on this occasion. After that first occasion, ran 4th behind Gold Empire, was withdrawn in Vegatha's win in Bangalore Summer in race number 14, and in this occasion, race number 51, Bangalore Summer, ran 5th behind Petaluma in the silks of white, blue braces, white sleeves and quartered cap, is number 3 Midnight Blue, ending up 5th on this outing in race number 51. One tongue strap crossers band hood basket bit is number 3 Midnight Blue. Jersey Garden ending up 7th last on that occasion. And 4 will by Mai Tai. Mai Tai ran 2nd. Refined Aggression was the winner, and Mai Tai was the one who did most part of the journey and ended up finishing on 2nd on this occasion, the winner being Refined Aggression. And Mai Tai was the one who ran 2nd on this outing after that 10th out of 13 runners behind Big Bay in Mumbai is Mai Tai. And My Honey is the next runner. My Honey and number 9 White Secret are the two runners. My Honey was the one, race number 64, ran 6th out of 9 runners. Indian Brocade was the winner on that occasion, winning by a margin of 6 3/4 lengths. Look at the ease at which Indian Brocade travelled and quickened well to win by a margin of 6 3/4 lengths. My Honey on that occasion ran 6th, whereas number 9 White Secret finished on 8th out of 9 runners. Just beat one home is White Secret, Surf Ride out of Honeydew in race number 64, finished on 8th. Number 7 will be Victoria Bella, and number 8 Ward Enyo. Warrenyo is the one who ran 9th on the starting after that 5th in last winter behind Perfect Attitude. Ended up finishing on 9th out of 12 runners. Challenge Accepted was the winner on this occasion. Winning by a margin of 3 lengths was Challenge Accepted, whereas Warrenyo ended up 9th out of 12 runners. When Victoria Bella on that occasion ended up last in the silks of white, royal blue, green sleeves, white and royal blue is Victoria Bella. Sporting tongue strap is number 7 Victoria Bella. The second race will be the Commanche Plate, as the next race coming up for scrutiny on your screens is the Commanche Plate for 5-year-old Nova. Distance run is 1200 meters. We have number 1 Triple V. Triple V was the one who ran 5th on this outing is Triple V. Surf Raid out of Salt, who ran 5th out of 8 runners in race number 44. This is race number 44 this current summer season, where Darion was the winner by a margin of 6 lengths, and Triple P finished on 5th on this occasion. Got that run on the inside railing to come and finish on 5th out of 8 runners, putting blinkers, tongue strap, cross nose band and basket bit, rated at 24. And 2 will be Flamingo Dream, who ran 2nd. Baltimore was the winner. This horse has been running quite consistently, having run 2nd behind Multi-Sided and 2nd behind Baltimore on this occasion. Loom large on the inside was Baltimore to shoot through to come and win, and Flamingo Dream ran a mighty race. 3 will be Inara Millennium. This horse ran 6th, was 3rd foremost for the journey, up there in that fighting line with the front bunch, and then ultimately ended up finishing on 6th out of 9 runners. The Strikingly was the winner, winning by a margin of 6 lengths. And subsequently, this horse NRI Millennium was withdrawn in race number 86, was extremely fractious and refused to be stalled and was withdrawn is NRI Millennium. Later, Flying Rudolph is number 3 NRI Millennium. We move on to number 4, Striking Eyes. Striking Eyes ran 3rd. Multi-Sided was the winner, being produced on the wide outside, and number 7 also coming up for scrutiny. Well, Striking Eyes was the one who ran 5th on the first starting behind Master Base, and in this occasion ended up finishing on 3rd behind Multi-Sided is Striking Eyes. In the silks of white, dark green sleeves is Striking Eyes. Came in from that back bunch to come and finish on 3rd on this occasion, putting Cross Nose Man rated as 17. Ran into the money is Striking Eyes, whereas number 7 Bourbon Bay ran 8 being Glaze and 6 being multi-sided. One blinkers tongue strap rated at 8 is number 7 Bourbon Bay. 5 will be Loving Pearl. Loving Pearl ran 7th. Lady Godiva was the winner. In that back bunch was Loving Pearl, and never improved at all right throughout 7th, and finished on there itself is Loving Pearl in race number 47 Bangalore last winter. Just very sparingly raced, running for the first time this summer is Loving Pearls. One tongue strap rated at 15. And Empress Bella is number 6 in the card, who ran 9th. Glaze was the winner, being produced on the wide outside. On top of your screen is Empress Bella, finished on 9th out of 11 runners is Empress Bella, having finished 4th behind Maharaja in race number 1 of the summer season. Surprisingly ran a poor race, finishing on in that back bunch was Empress Bella, rated at 13. Burning Arrow is the next runner. Burning Arrow ran 6th. The Sunlit Path was the winner, and Burning Arrow was gracing the wrong end of the field. In that third last position was Burning Arrow, and finished on 6th out of 9 runners, ultimately having finished 8th behind Joyful Spirit, with 6th being El Alamein, 5th being Star of India, and 6th over that Mild Trip is Burning Arrow behind Sunlit Path. Rated at 8, spawning blinkers is number 8, Burning Arrow. 9 will be Double Scotch. Double Scotch ran 4th. Masterway was the winner, and Double Scotch is out of Win Legend out of twice over. Finished on 4th out of 8 runners. 4th right throughout was Double Scotch, and finished on there itself is Double Scotch. Is out of Win Legend out of twice over is Double Scotch. Rated at 8, spawn blinkers, tongue strap. We move on to the third race, which is the R.R. Byramji Million Division 1 for maiden horses 3 years old only. We have a look at the first runner coming up is number 2 Republican Star, who ran 4th on the sorting, having run 10th being challenge accepted on the first occasion. Did run into the first 4 placings was Republican Star. Came in and flashed onto the scene in the last few strides to end up finishing on 4th is Republican Star over the distance of 1200 meters for tongue strap and cross nose band. Your Unforgettable was the winner. And 3 will be Divine Secret, number 4 Flight of Fancy, and number 8 Supernell. The 3 runners we have a look at. And Divine Secret was the one. Race number 64 is the one which is in question. Ended up finishing on 4th out of 9 runners, having run 5th for most part of the journey. Improved one position to end up finishing on 4th out of 9 runners. Indian Brocade was the winner. Dali out of Valley Secret is Divine Secret. One tongue strap. Flight of Fancy was the one who ran second on the starting. A long way second, in fact. 6 3/4 lengths behind. The winner is Flight of Fancy. Win Legend of Wind Under Her Wings is Flight of Fancy in race number 64. Sporting hood, tongue strap, cross nose band, and basket bet. And number 8 in the card, Supernell, who ran 3rd out of 9 runners. So Supernell. Gusto's Baby, who finished on 6. Sapporo was the winner, and Gusto's Baby was nicely positioned on the inside railing. Did come and finish on ending up 6th out of 8 runners is Gusto's Baby, having run 3rd for most part of the journey. Drop back gradually to end up finishing on 6th out of 8 runners. Sapporo the winner, and in Hyderabad ran 4th and once 3rd in his next outing is Gusto's Baby's one tongue strap, rated at 27. And we have a look at number 9 Zephyrin. Zephyrin was the one who ran 7th, second being Vegata, and previously in last winter ran 3rd being Eternal Glory. This is race number 73. Finished on 7th on this outing is Zephyrin in race number 73 over the 1400 meter trip. Did run of 7th being Maharaja, rated at 30 is the number 9. And we move on to the 4th race, which is the AMC Gowda Memorial Trophy. This is a race for handicap for horses rated 40 to 65, 4 years old and over. Distance is 1200 meters. Number 1 will be Excellent Lass. Excellent Lass ran 7th out of 12 runners. Did the running for most part of the journey and dropping back gradually to end up finishing on 7th out of 12 runners. Bishop was the winner. Tongue strap rated at 60 is number 1 Excellent Lass. 2 will be Densetsu. Densetsu ran 9th. Diablo was the winner, and Densetsu was the one who was being produced about 7 wide off the fence. And number 7, Run for the Sun, who finished on 10th. Diablo the winner on this occasion. But let's have a look at Densetsu's credential. Well, a winner in Chennai in race number 220. Subsequently, on the first occasion here at Summer, was withdrawn in Divine Arts win. And in this occasion, 9th out of 12 runners. 9th right throughout was Densetsu. Diablo the winner. Whereas number 7 in the card, we have a look at his Run for the Sun, who finished on 10th. Winner in his last outing in last winter, and in this occasion in his opening outing at race number 59, finished 10th out of 12 runners. Diablo the winner, from Tungsta Crossnose band, rated at 51. 3 will be Connecting Dots. Connecting Dots was a winner in last winter, in fact, in race number 181, having run 4th behind Main Magic and 3rd behind Cesarino on the previous occasions, was knocking at the door, ended up winning in the last outing in the winter season, and subsequently in this summer ran 4th behind Emphatic as Connecting Dots. Declaration Award of Kianas, one tongue stop rated at 57. 4 will be Straordinario. Straordinario was the winner on this occasion, and in the silks of royal blue emerged victorious to win by a margin of a head. In fact, in race number 232 over the distance of 1400 meters, Straordinario arrowed out of Blue Marines from Blinkers tongue strap rated at 54 and just managed to win by a head. Straordinario. 5 will be Corinthian. Corinthian was the one who finished on 7th in his last outing, was a winner in race number 108, beating Count Basie, but in this occasion 7th out of 8 runners, did the running for most of the journey and dropping back gradually is Corinthian to finish on 7th out of 8 runners. Finlay was the winner, rated at 53. One tongue strap is Corinthian. 6 will be Basha. Well, Basha ran second. All Attraction was the winner, and Basha was the one who was a long way second at the stage and finished on there itself 8 and 3/4 lengths of the margin of victory, with All Attraction emerging victorious and Basha ending up second. Winner in his last outing, and in this occasion second. Pretty consistent right throughout his in his 3 outings in last winter. One Tungster Crossnose band rated at 51. Well, 8 will be Darien, back-to-back wins with 1 second, pretty consistent. In fact, you are looking at the modern of consistency. This horse has done everything right as of now, having finished second behind Glaze, winner beating Quebec, and repeated that winning form, beating Silver Quest by a margin of a short neck, in fact, is Darien. When Tungster Crossnose band rated at 48. 9 will be Crimson Flame. Crimson Flame ran 9th. Ice of Fire was the winner, and Crimson Flame ran 7th behind Divine Star, with 5th behind Diablo, and in this occasion 9th out of 12 runners. Ice of Fire was the winner, and Crimson Flame ended up in that bank bunch. One tongue stop rated at 47. Well, 10 will be Indian Jack. Indian Jack ran 4th. Banksy was the winner on this occasion. This is the Calcutta run you're looking at. Winner on the first occasion in Cristaldo's win, and in this occasion 4th out of 7 runners. 4th right throughout over that mile trip is Indian Jack over the distance of 1600 meters. One tongue stop rated at 46 is number 10, Indian Jack. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We move on to the feature event of the day, the running of the Maharaja's Gold Cup, which has attracted a quality field, and we have the best of the horses running in this race. With Div, the one we have a look at, the one which won in Mumbai, in fact, by a long neck, is Div. A ding-dong battle between Pyrite and Div, and it was ultimately Div winning by a long neck, emerging victorious. Sporting Crossnose band rated at 117 is Div. Cougar Mountain out of Soak is number 1. 2 will be Ramiel, number 6 Truth, and number 7 Shubanka. These are the 3 runners we have a look at. But let's start off with the first runner, Ramiel. Ramiel is the one who won his Chennai outing, beating Truth, and in this occasion ran 4th out of 9 runners behind Shamrock, whereas the other runner, number 6 in the card, is Truth. Truth was the one which was nicely positioned second at the stage, and fell back to finish on 7th out of 9 runners behind Shamrock over the distance of 1600 meters. One tongue stop rated at 118. Shubanka was the one who did the most part of the journey and fell back gradually, is Shamrock, number 7 in the card, and ended up finishing on 5th on this occasion is Shubanka, rated at 108. One tongue strap and crossnose band is Shubanka. Arcadian was the one who ran second. Golden Thunder was the winner. Flashed onto the scene far too late, and number 9 Exuma, who ran 9th on this outing, and also coming up for scrutiny is number 10 in the card, Mescalito. These are the 3 runners. Arcadian second in his first outing in Mumbai, and subsequently ran 3rd in behind Main Magic over that 1400 meter trip. In this occasion over the 2000 meter trip ran second behind Golden Thunder. And look at Arcadian was the one who just flashing onto the scene on the outset, traveling about 5 wide off the fence to come and finish on ending up 3rd. 9 on the other hand is Exuma, finished on 9th out of 11 runners. One tongue stop rated at 71. Mescalito ran 7th. 4th behind Castile, rated at 82. One tongue stop and hold is number 10, Mescalito. Castile who finished third. Number 8 coming up for scrutiny is Queen of Kings, and number 11 also coming up for scrutiny is Nomitsi, who finished on 7th on the sorting. But let's have a look at Castile. Started off on a winning note, beating Champions Way, and third being Ranquilino over the trip of 1800 meters is Castile's one tongue strap rated at 108. Number 8 on the other hand is the Queen of Kings, who ran 6th on the first starting being Castile, and 5th out of 8 runners being Ranquilino's one blinkers tongue strap. Pacifier is rated at 98. Nomitsi was the one who ran 7th out of 8 runners, winning blinkers and tongue strap rated at 86. Mandarino and number 13 in the card, Positano, are the two runners. Positano ran second, whereas Mandarino was the one nicely positioned and took over the running just on the haunches of Positano. Was Mandarino, got that opening in between runners, shot through to emerge victorious was Mandarino, winning by 5 3/4 lengths. Once he took over the running, the race was good as over, was with the Mandarino emerging victorious over that 1400 meter trip, having run 6th B and redefined in Chennai in the invitation weekends. One tongue strap cross nose band rated at 88. Number 13 Positano ran second, was a fancied runner and ended up second. One tongue strap cross nose band rated at 68. Number 12 Odysseus is the next runner. Odysseus ran second on the sorting, being Mindful last week over the distance of 2000 meters, having won a race beating Rockbank by half a length, and in this occasion ran second out of 6 runners. Being Mindful is Odysseus, rated at 57. One tongue strap is Odysseus. 14 will be Freedom Touch. Freedom Touch ran 11th on this outing. Is Freedom Touch has had 2 outings, and both the sons disappointingly having finished 6th be an Eagle Day and 11th out of 12 runners be an Rockbank over the trip of 1600 meters is Freedom Touch. Moonlight Magic out of Freedom of Speech, one blinkers, tongue strap, hood, cross nose band and rubber bed. Quite a bit of jewelry spotted in by Freedom Touch, rated at 46. We move on to the 6th race, the Lagarde Plate. Lagarde needs no introduction, was a horse which won over the longer distances and was trained by Suleiman Atole, is Lagarde, and this race has been instituted on that horse's name, Lagarde, and one will be Minecraft, who ran second behind Berrettini in race number 53 in Hyderabad, having won his previous outing beating Gr.II, and in this occasion second behind Berrettini, 2.5 lengths separating the first 2 runners, rated at 85. Tongue strap. 2 will be Never Given. Number 3 Pluto. Number 4 English Bay. Number 5 Jersey King. Also coming up is number 8, that's Art Collector. Number 9 Delavies, and number 11 in the card coming up for scrutiny is NRA. So quite a bit of horses coming in for scrutiny. Never Given was the one. This horse, both the occasions in summer, finishing third behind Credence and third behind Pluto. Pluto was the eventual winner. A rank outsider, in fact, emerging victorious to win by a margin of 1 3/4 lengths from tongue strap, rated at 81. Number 4, that's English Bay, who ran 12th out of 12 runners, last on this occasion. Jersey King was the one who ran 6th on this occasion, behind Pluto, having run 4th behind Credence, from tongue strap, rated at 75. Also coming up for scrutiny is Art Collector in race number 53, finished on 5th on this outing over the distance of 1200 meters, having run second behind Credence, from tongue strap, rated at 72. And Delavies was the one who ran second behind Pluto's when tongue strap crosses band, rated at 71, and number 11, that is Enara Ace, ran 4th on this outing over the distance of 1200 meters from tongue strap, rated at 71. And 6 will be Naughty Pattern. Naughty Pattern was the eventual winner in this race, is Naughty Pattern, and look at the ease at which Naughty Pattern won. This is the run in race number 18, winning by a margin of 7 lengths is Naughty Pattern, having run second behind All Attraction, a winner beating Gimla by a margin of 7 lengths. Subsequently went to Mysore and was withdrawn on that occasion, very fractious, and was withdrawn on that outing is Naughty Patterns when tongue struck crossnose band, rated at 75. And number 7 will be Metzinga. Metzinga was the one who ran 9th on this outing. No form to go by at all for Metzinga this summer season, having run 8th being Imperial Blue, with 6th being Main Magic, 10th being Mandarino, and 9th being Trahila, by ending up 9th out of 12 runners in Trahila's winners. Metzinga's Fun Blinkers tongue strap, rated at 74 is Metzinga. Mazel Tov was the eventual winner in this race, and Mazel Tov waiting to launch an assault at the final 200 meters, took out the running and emerging victorious to win by 1.5 length, beating Dynamic Force is Mazel Tov. What's the script at a Jersey Girl over the distance of 1200 meters, rated at 71 for tongue struck crossnose band and basket bit is Mazel Tov. Auspicious Queen, who ran second. Elpenor was the winner, and Auspicious Queen was nicely positioned, and at one point of time looked like he would come and take over the running, but Elpenor was the one who kicked on gamely under the whip, emerged victorious to win by a short head. Auspicious Queen went down very narrowly and lives to fight another day. Is Auspicious Queen, rated at 68. The last race will be the Southern Empire Plate. Handicap horses rated 20 to 45, 6 years old and over. Distances 1400. Fortunatus, who ran 5th. High Speed Dive was the winner. Well, almost in that last position, and then weaved through in between runners to come and finish on 5th. 5th being Lady Invictus. 5th being High Speed Dive. Multi-dimensional of Winds of Fortune, rated at 42. From Tungster Crossnose Pandis, number 1, Fortunatus. 2 will be Wellington, and also coming up for scrutiny is number 8, Turkoman. These are the 2 runners. Wellington was the one who ran 8th being Crosswater, 9th being Emphatic, and 8th being Don Castabel. Is Wellington. Phoenix Star out of My Meltemi is Wellington's Fun Tongue Strap. Dexter Ingbit, rated at 42, whereas number 8 in the card is Turkoman. Turkoman was the one who ran 5th on the first turning being Scarlet Lady, with 4th being Lady Invictus, and in this occasion 10th out of 11 runners. Don Castabel was the one who quickened well at the all important end to register a win of 5 lengths. Is Don Castabel. Turkoman, on the other hand, ended up finishing on just beating 1 home. 10th right throughout, never improved at all was Turkoman's Fun Tongue Strap, rated at 25. Win legend of Anakita is number 8, Turkoman. The Golden Dream. Golden Dream ran second. Scarlet Lady was the winner, and Golden Dream was the one which was warming up on the outside. Almost in the center of the track was the Golden Dream, and came in, ended up finishing on second, 3 1/4 lengths behind Scarlet Lady, who won very easily on that occasion. Look at the ease at which Scarlet Lady was traveling, and the Golden Dream ran on to finish on second on the outings. Von Blinkers, rated at 38, is the Golden Dream. Spirit Dancer comes in next. Well, after that win in the opening outing is Spirit Dancer in race number 26, beating Lady Invictus. Ran 4th behind the Strikingly in a subsequent outing, but this occasion ran 8th out of 10 runners. Is Spirit Dancer, running in the same class, and over the distance of 1100 meters did finish on, ending up 8th out of 10 runners in race number 80, rated at 35. And 5 will be War Trail. War Trail ran 7th. Lady Invictus is the winner. Last, in fact, was War Trail. Finished on 7th out of 7 runners in race number 50, having run 9th being the Strikingly in race number 35. Lady Invictus, straight as an arrow, emerging victorious to win by 7 lengths. Von Blinker's Tongue Strap, rated at 34, is War Trail. 6 will be Peridot. Peridot was the one who ran 8th. Fortus was the winner, and Peridot was the one in race number 27. Finished on 8th out of 10 runners behind Fortus in race number 27. Sanis Paracumet of Alexandrite, no form to go by, barring that first occasion run in race number 40. Finished 3rd behind Cat Whisker. Subsequently ran off the frame in all his occasions, as well as the run here at Summer in race number 27. Finished 8th out of 10 runners. Fortus the winner. So in Tongue Strap, Foot Cross Nose Band, rated at 30, is Peridot. And the last runner for the day will be number 7, El Alamein. The eventual winner in this race is El Alamein, being produced almost about 6 wide off the fence, started to accelerate on the outside and winning by a margin of 2.5 lengths, beating Embosom is El Alamein. Phoenix Star out of Florid Deligi is El Alamein, emerging victorious over that 1400 meter trips for Tongue Strap Cross Nose Pen Basket Bit, rated at 26. So that's where we end the preview of today's races. We join you next week for the biggest and the most glittering event, the Derby weekend here at Bangalore. Please do join us. Until then, thank you from all of us.